Okay. So now I am showing you the object class things, what all things are available inside the object class. And so first I am going to the command prompt, write it here the CMD, and now I am writing the CMD inside that. So now we are there on the command prompt. On the command prompt, the first very most or important thing what we need to understand here is that I am writing, I am just showing you here the java.lang, as I told you, it's a name of the package. This java.lang which I am writing is the name of the package, and after this name of the package dot I am writing here the object class. So this is the class name, the last one which object class which I am writing, it is in class name, and this is the package name which is available here. So like this way I am just showing you these packages and the classes which all are available inside that. Okay. Now in this classes, here you can see this is the corresponding complete classes as well as the packages which is available here. So object class, inside that many other important methods are available, that all methods will be discussing one by one. So first thing now, I will do one thing, I will just copy it and once open a notepad. In a notepad I will do one thing, I will just copy it all that. Now here inside the object class, see first it is a default constructor, I am removing from this class. Now what all things I have to discuss, the complete things I am just removing from here, just remove the complete package name. Here inside that we will see what is the meaning of this one in the case of generics, what is the uses of all that we will be discussing in the case of generics here. So this is the getClass method it is. Now similarly here it is an equals method, so I am removing the packages name because that will simply make you the lengthy process, and inside this now, that is the clone not supported exception, it is throwing some exceptions, we will talk about these exceptions also. And one is the notify all method, wait method, and all other options which is available inside this. So we will come to these points also, what is there inside this. So here again now one very important thing is there, you will see in the further classes what important things which we are going to discuss in the further classes, like if you will see the multi-threading concepts. So in the multi-threading these methods will be used like notify all, wait method, and wait with the different parameters. So there is always one very important interview question, that why these all methods are available inside the object class, since it is being used in the case of multi-threading, why all that is being used here. Okay. Anyhow we will discuss these methods, concepts and other things later on in the further topic. So the first very important thing which I am going to discuss is about the getClass method. What is this getClass method? What exactly it is doing. Now before discussing the getClass method, important thing is that how to use any method. Already uses of a methods, using method, writing return types of the method, declaring the methods, using outside the class, inside the class, different ways of calling the methods we have seen in many times. But here the complete signature of the method which is there, that we are going to discuss, that what is the complete signature of this method. So I have just copied it and I will open with one another, you can say that is the notepad. In this notepad I am writing it, I am writing inside this notepad. So what is there now inside this notepad? This is public final native class, class is the return type, and class is a class available inside the lang package. This class which we are writing here, it is in special class, you can say. Here this class is java.lang. Which one now? It is in class, it is not a class keyword, this class is not a keyword, it is name of the class. Okay. So we will come to this also later on. So getClass method return type is what now? Class type. And one important keyword which we are using here is a native. Native shows one thing, that it is a non-Java programming implementation. The method implementation which has been written for the getClass method, it is a non-Java programming implementation. And since it is a non-Java programming implementation, so because of that we are calling it as a native. Okay. Second important thing is, as it is, if it is the public, means it can be accessed anywhere, inside the class, outside the class, inside any other packages also it can be accessed. Parallelly now, when we talk about the final, final means what? Final represents one thing, and we have already seen in the case of methods, in the case of variables and other topics also we have seen. What we have seen about the final is, if we have declared any of the method as an final, if you have declared any of the method as an final, then it restricts one thing, that you cannot write the other implementation of this method called as getClass method. Means you cannot override this method inside your class. And whenever we talk about overriding of a method, it means that we are going to change the implementation of that method which has been done in the base class, right? So what we are going to do is, we are we will not be even able to change the implementation of all these methods available, that is the native method, and again you can say the final method. So final methods restricts that you cannot override this method. Okay, fine. So this is okay. Now what I'll do here is, I'm opening the Eclipse, and in the Eclipse now we'll be creating our workspace. Hope if you are already well known with the Eclipse, then it's fine, or else in the further classes also I'll tell you how to use the Eclipse. So here first I am browsing, I'll be selecting my workspace selection, which means that where exactly you are going to write and save your programs. So I'm going to a folder called as virtual classes folder. There is one virtual classes, there is one folder. Inside that now we are creating the package called as, which one now? It's in core Java, this package as such I have created. So this is the workspace which I have created in this. It will take some time. Okay. Now after taking some time here, again, what is the next things which we need to do? That we'll just see here. We'll close this, and after closing, you just go to this right hand side and this, right click on this and click on new. When I am clicking on new, so we just need to write the or click on the project. I am just clicking here on the project, understand here now. I think it is a zoomed one, that is the project one. So in that now, this is the Java project which we are discussing. In the Java project I am clicking on next now. When I am clicking on next now, inside this you must have to give your project name. Let's say in real time scenario, whenever we start working with any of the projects, so there must be some name of the project, right? By following the same pattern, we are also here to get some name of the project. So name of the project is java.lang package. These package programs which we are writing in this. One more thing now. In this, it is showing some use execution environment is this. I will be making it to the, you can make it 1.7, I am writing it, execution environment, you can do that, or according to the requirement you can also make it out. Here now I am clicking on finish now. This is the workspace which we have created. In that, the important thing which we have done is the project also. You can see now, this is your project, hope you are able to see this clearly. In this now, one SRC is there and one more the JRE which is there, the complete library which you have used in your Eclipse, right? Okay. In that now I am clicking on new, just right click on the here. After clicking right on here, you just write it here the class. You just need to click on which keyword now? It's in class. So because you wanted to create a class, what do you want to do now? You wanted to create a class. When you are now creating the class, inside this now, you are writing the package. We must have to define some package name. Now see, whenever we are defining any package name, so we must have to follow some logical conventions. It's not restricted that you must have to do that, but it's an, you can say, recommendable one, that if you are doing like that you can write it. So I am writing com represents, you can say, in my abbreviation it represents a company name. After that it's JTC is the name of the company, Java Training Center, and after that now here I am writing, let's say, one package name which we are defining. P stands for a package. So java.lang.P1 is the name of a package, right? And inside this package I am writing one class name, the class name which you can write anything. I'll be just giving you here the JTC around, I am giving the class name. In this class name, the program name which I am giving, so class something I am writing 92, let's say I am writing the name of the class is the 92. I hope we are there nearby this example number itself. Why I am giving any numbers? Because it represents these many number of examples we have already seen or we have already discussed. Now I am clicking on finish. Here, hope the text which is there on your board, it's very small, you are not able to see that. So I'll do one thing, I'll increase the size of the text. So here we are going to the windows. In that now general, we are going appearance, fonts, basics, and immediate after going into the basics now text font we are writing. When we are writing the text font, inside that I will be increasing size from let's say to the 16 I am increasing, and then I am making it. So here, hope it is visible to all of you, right? This font size which is there, that is visible to all of you, right? So now I am writing a simple class. The class name is, the name of the class which I am writing is the hello class I am writing here. Can I write it? The name of the class which I have written is the hello, fine. And here that is the main method I am writing inside the class called as JTC92. About this class, some things which we need to understand. What we need to are, you can do one more thing. You can write one more class, that is the name of the class, what you can write is the hi. So there are two classes, one is hi class and second one is the hello class. In that, suppose if we are creating hello h1 is equal to new of hello, fine, and like this itself you have created some n number of objects of the different classes. If you have created this number of objects for a different classes, then one thing which you should understand, that if suppose I am asking, like let's say I am writing hello of, suppose ABC is equal to new of, what I am writing next now, hello. In case suppose, or somewhere if you are suppose developing a project, and in project somewhere you have created the object, and that object reference you are storing inside some reference variable, it depends what name you have given for that reference variables. Okay. Now after giving these reference variable names, now when I am writing here the h1 is equal to, what next I am writing here now, new hello I am writing. Hello h1 is equal to what I am writing, new of hello I am writing, or hello of ABC is equal to what I am writing, new of hello I am writing. So suppose if I am asking you that what is there inside h1, what is the content of h1, or in another term you can say h1 is referring to which class object reference, right? That is one very important question. H1 is referring to which class object reference. So at this stage maybe you can say that h1 means hello, h1 contains hello class object reference, fine, you can say this easily. But the same scenario won't be when we talk about a large thing, or where there are the number of reference variables are available, there won't be the same scenario. There will be the different cases, there will be the different options, right? If suppose, for example, try to understand it, imagine it, that if ABC is there, so if I'll ask you what is there inside the ABC, ABC may contain hello class object reference, hi class object reference, some other class object reference, it can. But if you are talking programmatically, then you should understand one important or one point very clearly, that what is there inside the ABC. right? So in order to understand that the content of ABC, we can use the method called as getClass method. So see, how getClass method which we are using, that we should understand. So see, first of all, we cannot change the implementation of a getClass method, even if we are not trying to do that. What is there here? Class is the return type of the getClass method, which means that, so h1 dot I am calling getClass. What I am calling now? h1 dot getClass I am calling. Now getClass method is used to give the name of the class which object reference is available inside the h1 reference variable. I am repeating again, getClass method is used to give you the name of the class which object reference is available inside that corresponding reference variable through which you are calling the getClass method. Now somehow it is returning to the type of class, so I am storing that inside the class. You can see here. So what I have written now, inside the class type of reference I have created, and inside that h1 dot getClass type I have stored. We can see one thing, that if you will print what is there inside the class, so it will be giving you the fully qualified class name associated with the keyword class. So see, from here you can see the cursor, from here I am running this program. When I am running this program in this, you can see this is the program which I am running. So the name of the class, what it is giving now? Class, and after that com.jtc.p1 dot which one? Hello. com.jtc.p1 dot hello. com.jtc.p1 dot hello is giving you the fully qualified class name, which means that inside this corresponding package the class which is available is the hello is already available. Okay, as already, if you also know it very clearly that inside this package class hello is there, because see, already you have defined the package name, and after defining the package name you are writing this class. Okay. Similarly, there are some more points, or you can get some more clear ideas, like CLS dot, we can call which one now? getName method. Now what about the getName method? Is it there inside the object class? Never. It is not there inside the object class, but this class which is there inside this class, this getName method is already available. So we can, and that too, this getName I am writing here. So class CLS dot which method I am writing now? getName I am writing. What I am writing now? CLS dot I am writing, what is that now? getName. When I am writing string name is equal to CLS dot which one now I am writing? getName I am writing. Is it okay? When I am writing the getName method inside this, so this getName method returns exactly the name of the class. So here I am printing name. You can see here, see, you can just see the output what it is going to give and what initially it was giving. I am again running it. So when I am running this program, you can see in the previous case it was giving with the class keyword like class com.jtc.p1 dot hello, it was giving, and inside this now com.jtc.p1 it is giving. From here the keyword called as the class has been removed, that is not there in that. So hope you would have understand what is the uses of getClass method. So again I am repeating once again, the getClass method use is to get the class which object reference is available inside that corresponding reference variable. Let us say h1 it is there. Similarly, you can do one more thing. What you can do is, you are writing hello, suppose h2 you are writing, h2 is equal to what next you are writing now? Null. So we can test one more thing. See, whenever we are doing any kind of programming practices, so if we are doing any sort of programming things, so in that some things are very, very important. What things are very important now? That checking the usual things, which means what already our faculty told, you are checking same thing, okay, but try to test some other options which your faculty has not informed you in a class. Means in the favor of that concept and against that concept, you should do something in that. So let's say what I'm doing, I'm putting here some stars so that it will show you some representations, and in that now what I'm going to do again is the h2 dot, which one now, get class I am writing. See, now you know one thing, here I am not storing that reference of this and I am directly printing inside this. So I am calling here, what I am calling now, h2 dot, what I am calling now, you can understand here, h2 dot get class I am calling. So already what is there inside the h2, null it is available. So what h2 is going to print, you can see here what h2 is going to print here. You can see what it is going to throw one exception called as java.lang.null pointer exception. It is throwing one exception called as null pointer exception. See, this null pointer exception problem, or you can say the exception which is coming, is a very popular exception. Most of the times in the advanced classes also you will be getting. This exception class represents that, or this exception mainly represents that requested resource or what exactly you are looking for that is not available. So in that case it is going to give you the java.lang.null pointer exception, and that is what it is going to throw here. Fine. So this is what the java.lang.null pointer exception which is available inside this. Okay. You have seen one thing, that when inside this reference variable this h2 was there, inside this h2 when null was available, so what was the output, right? In a similar manner you can do one thing, I'll show you one thing. As I told that object class is the super class for all types of classes in Java. All of you are agree? So I am writing here object O. Object is a class, so can I create the reference of type object? Yes, of course we can create the reference of type object. So in object O is equal to, what next I am going to write now? Object O is equal to, I am going to write, see it is a superclass reference variable. So hope already you have studied in the previous classes, the topic name is called as dynamic dispatch. So object O is equal to new of which one now? Hello I am writing, because you can say hello is the subclass of which one now? Object class, right? So subclass object reference we are assigning inside this, so we can test one thing, O dot get class dot which one now, get name, I can write it here. So you can get it what exactly it is going to print here, because see here we are trying to check, okay, the previous one it is giving the null pointer exceptions, you try to just comment it now, because now see here what it is giving, hello, which means O is the reference variable which is there of which class? Object class, and inside O reference variable the object reference is available of which class now? Hello class, that is some other class reference it is available here. So like that way it is being processed, right? Hope now you got the clear idea about which one now? Java.lang.object class of getClass method, what exactly getClass method is, how any method we are using, and what all the other functionalities in a different aspects I have shown you guys. Clear? So now in that you can see from starting this one's program. Okay, parallelly one more thing what we need to understand is that there is one more concept called as workbook concept. So workbook inside the, see these examples I am explaining you in a class. On the basis of these examples, there are some examples which is there in the workbook. See, this is your workbook which you will be getting in your corresponding branches. You can ask with your admin staffs that please give me the workbook of lang package. So hope you would have, all of you would have got this lang package. So in that one thing which I wanted to show you, these all are the topic on that. Already I have written the examples, right? These examples I will be explaining in class also. Okay, so here the object class which is there, this is the object class. So depending on all these methods we have written some more examples, right? So these examples which I am writing in class, that's fine, but apart from that many other examples are there that you can practice in your home